In a previous video, we dived into a cryptocurrency project called SafeSurge. And I mentioned in that video that we're going to be doing a separate coverage on SafeSurge, but these projects do work in line with one another. And as I mentioned, I do have a couple of the core team members from SafeSurge here who are going to be answering a list of questions I have prepared so that you can better understand more about their project and how this also works alongside that of SafeSurge. As usual, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. I'll have links down in the description below for the resource material, as well as if you want to join in with their community space. And so I'm going to toss it over to them so that they can introduce themselves and what they do with the project. So hello, how's it going, guys?
Hey, pretty good.
We got Lady Dev in the house, as well as...
I'm Click Click, so I'm the programmer for SafeSurge and Infinity.
And Lady Dev, what do you do?
I guess I just boss the guys around, kind of. I just run all the socials and telegrams, and I deal with the community, and sometimes I set up the marketing. It's just I kind of, I guess, help out anywhere I can.
Awesome. So let's go ahead and go into the first question for you guys. Can you tell us a little bit about SafeSurge?
Yeah, SafeSurge is a token that's on the SafeSurge ecosystem. So SafeSurge is the first SRG20 token to launch on Surge Protocol. And with SafeSurge, it's more of an ecosystem token that's driven towards higher volume, low tax with surge burn. So the goal of SafeSurge is to make help the Surge ecosystem, as well as burn Surge supply 2% on every transaction. And there's also 2% marketing that's involved in those taxes. And we use also the taxes to fund the Safe Vault utility pools, which are basically staking pools where SafeSurge is burned during those staking pools as a hyper burn protocol.
And just clarifying, when you reference the Surge token, you're talking about a secondary team's token project that they made. It's not something that you guys made. You guys made SafeSurge and you made SafeSurge, right?
That's correct. Surge Protocol is the network that we launched on. So it's basically the native token that is for our liquidity pool, right? So, and Surge is basically the BNB of the protocol.
And what was the inspiration to make SafeSurge?
Because in the space as programmers and as devs, you see a lot of rug pulls, you see a lot of exit scams, devs farming liquidity pools. With SafeSurge, with Surge Protocol, there's none of that. There's not liquidity pools to drain from. All the liquidities are stored in the smart contracts, so there's no liquidity pool for a dev to rug pull. There's no exit scams. Everything is about as safe as you can get in crypto. So that's not only beneficial to long-term thinking developers, but also beneficial to a long-term community. It's safe, it's fast, it's new. Launching on Surge Protocol is, in my opinion, every programmer's dream. Good developers will love that protocol.
And it's nice not having to pay the hidden fees on like what they have on PancakeSwap or Uniswap.
Yeah, that's something I forgot to mention as well. Surge, they don't have all the DEX fees. They don't have the transaction fees and the taxes and stuff that you have with like PancakeSwap, Uniswap, and things like that. So that's also beneficial to holders, investors, and devs as a whole.
And you mentioned about long-term a little bit. Can you go into more details about what are your long-term goals with SafeSurge?
Yeah, so everything that we've built on SafeSurge is built for long term. So the Hyperburn protocol is to constantly reduce the supply, bringing more value to holders. The Safe Vault, which is a staking platform that we allow any SRG20 token to stake on our platform for SafeSurge or native tokens, to allow us also to build more value for holders. The long term SafeSurge is not a 1 or 2 day project. We've been here for 2 weeks. We were the first token to launch on the Surge network, and we have like big plans to expand and continue to grow for the long term. We've invested more of our own money than we've earned from any kind of taxes or anything like that. So the team has a long term mindset, and we're going to keep building. And everything is brand new, so we're building. We're the first to do it. Anytime we build something, we're the first to do it. Any team on Surge, anytime they build something, they're the first to do it on that network. So for any developer, it's a perfect opportunity.
And you mentioned a little bit in the previous video. Can you go into this again? Maybe even a little bit more information on whether or not your guys' team is doxed or KYC'd?
We are KYC team, but another one of our utilities is we've also partnered with Verif, which Verif also does KYC for the bigger audit companies and stuff like that. So we do offer KYC services in the space. We also offer vetting. So we have safe vetting, which is a SafeSurge's vetting service. So we'll vet a project. We do offer a full KYC through Verif, and our team itself isn't doxed, but we are KYC'd.
And why did you choose to launch on Surge Swap?
We chose to launch on Surge Swap because we're tired of paying all the exorbitant fees with Pancake Swap.
And seeing all the rugs happen.
Constant rug pulls, constant liquidity, exit scams. It's not good for investors. It's not good for devs that are thinking long term. Crypto as a whole is a long term thing. It's not something that's 2 or 3 days or looking to make a quick dollar or something. And there's too many projects out there that are ruining crypto for a lot of really good investors. And we want to try to do things just a little bit different. And Surge Protocol has provided that avenue, not just for us, but for any developer that has that kind of thinking, that you want to bring a safe project. You want the opportunity to actually build with amazing community. It's probably the best community that I've ever developed in. They are really calm, easygoing. They allow us to build, and as long as you deliver, you don't have anything to worry about.
And do you have an audit?
We don't have an audit personally on SafeSurge, but the generic template that we use that was provided to us by Surge Protocol has been audited by Solid Proof.
And kind of in line with the previous question of why I asked you, why did you choose to launch on Surge Swap? I'm going to shift it a little bit now. So why did you choose to be the first project to launch? Because my understanding is you were the first project on the Surge Swap. Why did you guys decide to be the first ones?
Well, it wasn't that we wanted to be the first ones, but we saw the opportunity. As an early investor in the Surge Protocol, I saw the vision, where it was going, and what the plans were for the project. And I thought it was just an amazing opportunity. Like I said, we're a team of 4, and 2 of our guys were like, "Hey, we really need to do this. This is what we've been looking for, And so we made a plan. We came to a plan, a time frame when the protocol opened up that we were going to get in there and we were going to try to be one of the first. We weren't expecting to be the first. It wasn't something we were trying to do intentionally, but it just happened that way, that we were able to get it out there first. And, it's been a joyous experience. It's a lot of learning. It's a new protocol, learning new people. And it's, in my opinion, it's a programmer. It's a dev's paradise.
And how can people buy SafeSurge if they want to get started?
Well, the first thing you would have to do is if you I would just say the easiest way to is just join our Telegram. We have the entire information on how, but you would have to purchase Surge through Surge Protocol. And once you purchase Surge through the same Surge swap, you can purchase SafeSurge as well.
And I have a tutorial video that I've done in the past about how to use the Surge swap, as well as if you wanted to go through the BSC scan or the Ether scan, which that was very interesting, learning how to do that, by the way. So I have a tutorial video on that down in the description below in case you guys need that as a reference point. But as mentioning, the easiest thing to do is join in their Telegram group. You can get engaged with their community. You can ask questions, get a little bit of a better vibe of everything that's going on. But I do appreciate you guys coming on and answering these questions. Those are all the questions that I had prepared. Is there anything else that comes to your mind we haven't touched on yet that you would like to talk about before we wrap up the video in regards to SafeSurge, or how its relationship is with Infinity Surge? Anything we may have missed?
Yeah, so I do want to just touch a little bit on the way that they work, right? So SafeSurge is what we call a hyperburn, high volume token. It's really low tax, but if you want to earn rewards, we have a low tax rewards token, which is Infinity. And the way that they work together is we have some investors who want a deflationary token, a token that's constantly going to reduce in supply, a little higher volume. And we have investors that want rewards, a token that's going to build rewards. They still want a decent tax rate. So with SafeSurge, you'll get the 2% burn. And with Infinity, you get the 2% rewards.
6%.
6% rewards. And they are both stakeable. So we do have pools where you can stake one for the other, and earn additional rewards. And also, as far as the whole ecosystem goes, it is built to complement each other and complement the SafeSurge ecosystem as a whole. And we wanted to be able to offer investors options, and that's why we have the ecosystem the way we do.
Awesome. Is there anything else you guys can think of?
No, I really appreciate your time, and I hope everyone has an opportunity to check out Surge. In my opinion, it's going to change the world.
Yeah, I really appreciate you guys coming on and helping answer these questions. I feel that it adds an extra layer of validity behind a project. It makes it feel a little bit more safe. The fact that you guys mentioned of why you're going through with the Surge protocol, there's degrees of safety with that as well. But again, as usual, guys, I am not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. I like being able to share what new projects are coming up and having especially people on their teams be able to show what they've got. And I mean, who's going to be more knowledgeable on a project than the people that made the project, right? So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. And if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up, like button. God bless, and we will see you in the next episode.